Welcome back to part 43 of the Titanic build. Yes, 43, and I'm very nervous because, well, if you've watched the last few videos, you know this part of the stern hasn't proven to be all that solid and stable, and yet I think that's where we're building today. Okay. Well, can't dwell on that. We have to move forward with box 3, bag 43. That's page 252, step 344. Okay. We started out not too aggressively with 2 white plates that you can't see in the way on the camera. I don't think that you're gonna be able to see where I pre-stage stuff. Yeah, unless I slide everything down. Could do a little bit better job than that. There, try that. Let's try that. 4 short craft gold 4x1s and 2 slightly longer craft gold pieces. And remember, we've been building from there out, so come shut. Okay, from this molding, but first, if we pay, don't put the white cap on first. No, especially not. It'd be wiser to follow the direction to take the white cap and the longer craft gold piece and leaving one empty on one end. Put that on and build 2 of these. Like so. And that's going to mount to here. And I know we're just be loose, but we'll have 3 good solid points of connection, so should be. And the under brick will help keep that. There. At the end of that, and coming in towards the center. And how are we supposed to connect that, pray tell? Well, there is a connector here that I don't want to press too hard on, but yet thou must. This is the end. That's not all that solid. There. What I'm going to do is I'll do more of these. There you go. Hang these out by 1 on each side. And 1 here. $3.45. Oh, a fun fact. The 2 sister ships are the Titanic, or the Olympic, 1911, and the HMHS Britannic, 1915. Okay. 6 dots in gold. Come on out, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll bring 6 over. Oh, sorry, that one's probably a spare. 3 blade plates. 3 blade plates. 3 blade plates. See how they? I don't like where they're going. And 2 thin white plates. And I need a stuffed ring for this. Okay. Bring these back over because I'm going to rotate a quarter turn. Even though I know that means you're going to have a terrible view, but it's my view. Sorry to be so upfront about it, but it's my view right now that's more important. Gold duck is here. Gold duck is on its mirror on this side. Okay. Not in the ship. Billy. That's not coming out, is it? No. I hope we have some. We're gonna have to get that out somehow. So we're not. It's not magnetic. Can't use that to get it out. Use this to get it out. It's like those little water games as a kid. I was never any good at that either. And now it's truly gone. But look, did that really just fall clean through and out? Looks like it did somehow. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, but I'm wondering about the water tightness of this of our ship. And then, okay, well, those are offset, so roughly in the center of each of the 2 gold plates. That'd be this one. And 2. Leave 1, put 1, leave 2, 1 on that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That'll mirror. Okay. Now, here's where things get dubious, to say the least. This plate connects on here somehow. That wasn't so bad. Then this one goes in the same spot, but here. And the white one's slightly smaller. Center it. Across there. 2 more dots. drop it. Now you know. One over here. Okay. And this one goes. So on the outside of that. And right in this crevasse. You can go at the full length. I don't know what that does for us yet, but they're there. 346. Oh my. Ooh. Just looking at the page, yeah. Well, they're worrying it's not going to help, so. A 4x1 plate in white. 2 tan L's, connectors. All brackets in tan. 2 tan 2x1s. 2 of these blue rounded plates. Yeah, that happened. Okay, we've seen them before. But 2 of those. 4 blue 2x2s. 1 yellow square cap with 1 connector in the center. 2 black 2x1s with a side clip. Okay, subpart 1, build 2 of these. Each one's going to take 2 of those squares. Building 2 of them, so I'll take 2 more of them over here. Each one needs 1 of these tan 2x1s. And 1 of these black 2x1s with clips. Okay. Forming a sandwich. The blue pieces being our bread, as it were. Then a plate on this side, and one with a clip on this side. And then stick another plate on top. It's one of those. Okay. Side clip. Top bread. Now this other construction, I need these 2. These 2, and I'm building 1. This. And not so all the other pieces that I just got out. Just put this into 1 connector of that bracket. Then put the white plate on the bottom from the second row. Then put the other tan bracket. So no, it's not gonna work unless you put the yellow piece on first. Yellow square. Then this one can go on under the yellow square is its joint bridge. Then the other blue piece. Okay, this assembly connects mystically connects. somehow connects to the gray place we just added over the yellow slants and to that beam. Just like that, hey. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And these two things with the side clips facing to the sides go on this one. On the two far ends. Okay. On this far end. Okay. 347. Now we really start building 2 tan 2x1 plates. 2 more L brackets in tan. Two gray long thin blocks. 1 green 3x1 block. 2 white 2x2s blocks. 6 red 4x2 blocks. That's 3. And there's 6. 2 red barrels. Okay. It was a couple of sub builds. You take 2 of the red blocks and the 2 tan plates. And just jam a tan plate into the end of one end. Okay. And jam this one into there. And then take 2 more red blocks. This time the piece I'm going to jam onto the end is the L brackets. I'll start with ones that have the L brackets. They're going to go I don't have any guidance. But they do have guidance. Just don't have good guidance. Or guidance I can trust, I should say. So like it steps down, okay, that's gonna go here. Okay. Not to tempt fate, but it's starting to get a little bit, or I feel better about it. Maybe it's just giving me false trust. Those blocks. Then step, the ones that are plain, step in a row. Step in a row. But don't worry, we use the gray ones there. In here. You put the red barrels. And then we're going to put those. One in this corner. One in this corner. Interestingly, there's 2 rows here, but I only have 1 green block, and it says to put it on. So it says to put it on this side. So that they're not quite symmetrical. That leaves me 2 white blocks. They go on the ends here. And they're the ones that have the step downs on the ends. I go to the ends of this gray plate. Allow it to spring back up on me. Okay. Okay. Some structure there. 348. 2 gray double barrels. Two more. This blue rounded end plates with a crosshair in the middle. 1 blade. It's like a peg with a place to run another peg through the middle. That's a weird piece I don't see too often, or I haven't seen too often. 2 3x2 white blocks. 5 2x1 white blocks with a hole down the center. 2 L brackets in white. 2 white cubes with a crosshair shaped hole in the sides. And 2 pieces of this like curved molding in white. Our sub build. 2 of these bad boys. The white 3x2 bricks and the L brackets. Connect the L bracket to the middle on one end, on the middle of one side. That's one. And there's the other. And one of these, take our strange gray peg and connector, and it has cross-shaped pegs. And these white cubes have a cross-shaped hole, one on each side. And this with the cross-shaped hole and goes next to the green one, and as I said, and nothing was going. Well, there's something going there now. Yeah. Now what do we do now, boys and girls? Now we have that stuff left. Looks like the next obvious thing on the map here is the rounded blue plates. Bridge off of there. One on that side. Next to the red barrels as a guide. One there. And then that gives a guide where to put the double gray barrels. One here. One here. the next unobvious piece. Starting on this end. I starting on the far end. That's going to be a problem, child. Not for too long. First is that molding. And then get these bricks with a hole in them. Start lining this wall. And look, there's a gap there in the craft gold plate that is perfect to where that needs some more additional room. So this block goes in there where that gap is. You're in it. Come on. Gimme. You go back on your little pegs, your little studs. Then 3 more. Right down the middle here with 3 more. There's another gap in it. This block's going to go. Okay. Then 1 more. And this piece of molding. Might be a trouble spot. And it's gonna be a trouble spot, yes. This must be the uncooperative side of our ship. Remember, I always say there's cooperative and helpful and competitive, yes. But that this job did quite nicely. $349. Oh boy, lots of stuff coming on out here. Like these 2 wing plates in tan. Two of these 4x1 plates with 2 end connectors. 1 large tan cap. 9 2x1 tan caps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two 4x1 white plates. 2 long tan plates. And 1 long white plate. And oh boy, away we go. Again, that's going to start here on our, we just added that row of blocks. We're going to start there. We use a 4x1 to cap on top of that. Connect all that together. Come on. Yeah. There's a single spot where that outrigger came up. It says to put a single brown, single tan kappa on that. Then the long white plate. Run nicely. Another little tan cap. And the other 4x1 white plate on this end, the more competitive end. Come on, you. Come on, you sucker. Now, next up, wrong one. Let's up to that one. Okay. Then the big plate, the big normal 2x1 plate. Then let's see, a single cap. Leave the last two vacant. And use two long caps there, and there. And the 4 along with 2 connectors here. Then a single cap on the barrel. A 2 double cap on the double barrel, makes sense to me. Over here, I'll probably do the same thing on this side. Double cap on the double barrel, yep. Single cap on the single barrel. Twist and shout. 2 connectors. Here. And 2 doubles in a row. Then I take this one piece and on this end. And then the plate. Okay, that leaves us still some pieces. Oh yeah, I tried to put a single cubit down here to get an even. Now, much some pieces left. In the middle here, between the two. Across this back row here, we get 2 doubles. And there, so we have that interesting hole we put in there. That receptor for that, where a peg would go, so that has to be left accessible. So we put a single, and then a double. So that's all of it. That's still accessible. And then the big plate goes here. Yes, it does. I'm trying to get a nice deck surface there. Step 350. Two LPs bracket pieces. One side's a tan jumper plate with 4 connectors. The other side is a tan 2x1. 2 of those. 2 3x1s in tan. There's both steps in tan. 2 of these curved pieces in tan. 2 cheese wedges in tan. Imagine that, as I keep saying, they're on tan. And 2 1x1s in tan. Okay, take the most interesting piece. Put the 3. Put the triple on one side. And then the single plate on the far end of the triple. The cheese wedge on the opposite end. And this curved bit on top of the, in case I miss a nice little curved piece. And the other is going to be a mirror image of that. Put that out there. Take these in. This one I take you. This time you're going to go on this, on these 3. Just reverse it. Reverse. Maybe. These mount onto these. We can see those two empty red spots we left vacant. Each except one of these. Step 351. I know I saw them. Yep. These thingies in tan. Yes, thingies is the technical term for them, yes. 2 regular 2x1 bricks in tan. 2 more cheese wedges in tan. And for some reason, 3, not 4, but 3 1x1 tan plates. Okay, the first sub build. Take one of these 2x1s, blocks, put a plate on one side, and a cheese wedge on top of that. The other side totally plain, okay. That's this bit. The other one is to take the other 2x1 block, but this one gets the interesting. Oh, only one interesting piece. I'll put that one back in the storeroom. Interesting piece on one end. A single plate jammed up its bottom. Come on, jam up its bottom. You heard me, jam it up there. Come on. No, don't fall apart. I said jam it up there. There, now it's jammed up there. Really good. Now put it back on the brick and then put the other 2x1 on top of it. Like so. And then the cheese wedge on top of that. Okay, cheese wedge. Get your butt on there. And this little crazy thing. This crazy thing gets mounted sideways. Way up front. Onto those side connectors. Okay, that's pulling off. Then the other one. It's mounted to those two side connectors. Which one I bet the next touch going to be strikingly similar on that side. Yep. You guys. Yep. You cheese wedges too. And you three. First, that. Somehow I'm going to do this first. This way it has so much trouble when you get up your bottom. I don't want to do it. It stinks down here. Tough shit. You go to that. Those side connectors. Come on. Then we know where this goes. What's he gonna do with this now? Wedge me. Come on, cheese wedge me. Don't give me any static, just cheese wedge me. And you go on those side connectors, yes. Like so, okay. 353. Another red brick. Another big tan plate. Put you back. I don't think you're done for helping me. 4 side clippies in tan. 2, 3, 4. 4 lanterns in black. 4, as I call them, telephone receivers in white. There's 3. There's the 4th. 2 2x1 white caps. 10 white clippies. Put them all over for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 2 white, single white caps. Some sub bills, okay. The tan plate goes on top of the red brick. Not too surprisingly. Then 4 of those. I take the black lantern, the side clip. Yeah, we know where this is going to go. Pure, come on, get on there. And then a phone receiver, where the bottom one clips onto the side clip of the black cube. In theory, that's how every other one you guys went on. Yeah, you all sure did. Bring these over, so I'm assembly lining these over, these over. Okay, build 3 more of those. Okay. Make sure the clip and the side connector are on the same side. That would help. And then when I put the phone receiver thingy in, that's 2. That's 3. That'll be 4. Now, these go. Turn you sideways. Well, it's so nice to have a rotating dry dock. You go down here and connect to that. Ah, you would. No, give me there. You were doing so well too. There. You connect into there. This one. They all face the same way. You connect into there. That means you connect into here. And that means you connect into here. And our big brick with the tan cap goes against the back here and goes it straight down, like it did. Now we still have this folder all goes along this beam here. Okay, clippy side oriented. A clippy this way. Yeah, only 2 white pegs. Okay, that can be interesting. Yeah. All these clippies, only 2 white pegs. He says to distract him from the fact that that's not adhering the way I would like. And then a white cap. And then another clippy. I can't put anything there because that's a cap. And here's the cap, a clippy. And the 2 wide. Then 2 clippies. In a row. Then a 2 wide. Then a clippy. And I can't put anything there. Then a clippy. A blank. A clippy. And one turn to the side. Okay, that's the end of that part. 354. 354. And 2 white cheese graters, otherwise known as ladders or stairs, for this application. The 2 aforementioned white pegs. Yeah, only 2. These 2 gray stands and these 2 gray discs. And the sub bill is to start. The little disc goes on the stand, the base. Somehow. Yep. And these go as a guide. One goes here. One goes, and the other would go here. Not too exciting, but hey, get something done. And these go on those side connectors, just like you would have thought. On those ladders. Oh, well, these pegs get the centermost clips. Okay. Still a lot here, but maybe not after this step. 355. 4 3x1 tan plates. 8, as I call them, toilet paper holders in brown. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8. 8 2x1s with the ribs. 8 longer tan plates. 4 2x1 tan plates with a side clip. 4 1x1 tan plates. And 8 tan caps, 1x1. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. That just leaves me one white single space tan cap. I'm going to look ahead a sec. Yep, that goes in the extra folder all. Build 4 of these. Okay, a big old build 4. Okay. One starts with 2 of the long tan caps stacked on top. And then the ridges. On the ends. And a plate in the middle. Single plate in the middle, and a single plate in the middle again. Or no, I don't. With that, no. No. The toilet paper holders on the ends, as you might imagine. And these mostly form benches when they're done to the deck. Then, whichever way you have your toilet paper holders, this side clip goes the opposite way. Then use these caps to you and you. That's one built. I built one and assembly line the rest. There's 1, There's yours. There's yours. There's one of those. Each one needs one of these. Each one needs two of those. Each one needs one of those. One needs one of these. Each one needs two of those, sorry. And two of those. That's two. That's three. And the last one of these. Ridge. Ridge. Toilet paper holder. Toilet paper holder. Side clip facing the opposite way. Cap it. Okay, now the other three went together all nice and nice. You know, the last one's always the one that goes, I want to get my 15 minutes of fame on camera. Now, let's look in and see. Now we know why we sunk those clippies way down there. Clippies are in the middle, so make sure the connector is in the middle. I'll sink down and hopefully clip right on in. Face that one the other way. Actually, hit the other clip. just gonna go straight down with it. Well, at least these turtles have plenty of benches for them to sit on while they, you know. Clip here. Come on. There's a clip right there for you. All you gotta do is engage. Straight down. And that, my friends, is the end of part 43. I feel a brief, maybe not as a brief flyover so you can see what we did, since it was mainly decking. And there you go. Catch you later for part 44.